Hey, what's up everyone? Nick here. Welcome to the finale of the Batman Arkham Knight Knightmare Difficulty walkthrough. This is part 15, the last part of the series. I'm pretty sad to see this one go. I had a lot more fun than I thought I would with this walkthrough. I'm really glad you guys have been enjoying it. And like I said, this is the end of the game. Everything has been building up to this moment. They did a really good job in the sense that you feel like Arkham Knight's kind of the main villain, and then even after you take him out, we still have Scarecrow to deal with. They have these like kind of layered villains going on, so the story still feels fresh and still feels exciting. Anyway, go inside this door here. You're going to hear the demands of the Scarecrow. Kind of a long cutscene, or at least a couple minutes, and then we'll get on with the gameplay.
Fitting that I will win, and Batman's life will be over. Not because of what I have done to your precious city, but because you are scared of what I will do to your friends, your family. They are your weakness, hiding just below the surface. I'm sure that you're scared of what will happen when I tear that mask from your face. What will we find? Your true identity, or proof that without your mask, you are nothing, impotent, powerless, afraid. Leave your equipment on that table, and we can find out.
Master Bruce, can you hear me? I'm detecting someone tracking your movement through the city.
I knew he would.
I think I may have missed something, sir. Who are you talking?
The die is cast, Batman. And from now on, I need your undivided attention. The nightmare is almost over. Your failure almost complete. I can see it. And soon the whole world will see it too. Your eyes betray you. You are truly afraid.
Alright guys, so because this is the last video of the walkthrough, as you can imagine, it's the end of the game, there are going to be more cutscenes in this video than usual. The good thing about them though is they're long, they're not short and choppy, so they are going to be kind of long cutscenes. There's not a whole lot of gameplay left, to be honest, and the gameplay that is left is not very challenging. It's more just, it's more cinematic gameplay than anything. But this is a really, this is a really interesting situation because this has happened in the comic books and in the television shows numerous times, even in the movies. Villains always, they say, hey, listen, Batman, if you do not reveal your identity to the world, I'm going to do this to you, or I'm going to do that to you. And usually, Batman finds a way to save the day. This time it seems different, because this time he has Robin captured, and especially with everything that's gone on, so you can see here clearly Batman is not seeing things straight. We're in Crime Alley, and you can see this is where his parents were gunned down right in front of him when he was 8 years old. So you go ahead and stop and pay your respects.
Such a happy couple.
And then you're going to have a little fight. Kind of a weird fight, but a fight nonetheless. But anyway, in this case, Scarecrow has the advantage because not only is he telling Batman to reveal his identity to the world, but he has the power to back it up. He's holding Tim hostage, seemingly going to kill him if Batman doesn't comply. And we see that Batman did already leave all of his equipment on that table before getting into the van. And the thing that's changed here is, Batman is not doing this anymore for himself. He's trying to protect Robin, especially because it's his fault Robin is in this situation. And with everything that we've learned in this game, the way that, Batman already feels guilty enough for just having found out that Jason Todd has been alive all these years, it's no wonder that Batman is really ready to give the ultimate sacrifice to protect his family, the ones he really cares about. And The crazy thing is, though, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if that's Robin or if that's just any random person on the planet. One of my favorite comic books that I read recently was one of the Justice League Rebirth comics, and what happens is there's this huge attack on this big, on the world, and the Justice League is able to minimize the casualties to only one person. Literally only one person died during this giant attack, and the person who died is just a nobody, essentially, just a housewife from some town in Colorado. And there's this scene where the Justice League is still mourning because they don't want anyone to die, whether it's an important, big name or whether it's just a regular person living a regular life. They do not want anyone to die. And Batman, he says this line to Alfred where he says, myself or any member of the League would have gladly taken a bullet to save her life. And that just, I don't know, I really liked that line because it really speaks to how heroic the Justice League and how heroic Batman is. And I kind of feel like that applies here. Like, obviously it's Tim who's being held captive right now, but it could be anyone, It could be Alfred, it could be Tim, it could be Oracle, it could be a deli owner from Metropolis, it could be a mortician from Gotham. It doesn't matter who it is. Batman would do whatever needs to be done to save that person. But anyway, you can see Batman just seemingly snapped right there and killed the Joker, or at least the Joker in his mind. So you can see how Batman's the infection that Batman has is really starting to gain hold of him. The Joker in his mind is starting to take over, and we're going to see that come into play in just a little bit. Before we do, however, there's going to be kind of a long cutscene. This one is going to be about 3 or 4 minutes long, but it will do a good job at advancing the story, so go ahead and check that out.
Batman, is that you?
I'm sorry, Robin. Are you ready? This isn't going to end how you think, Crane.
Enough bravado. It's too late for that. I don't care who you are, but they will. I'm going to rob them of hope. As they stare into your eyes, they will blame you. Failure will have a face and a name. It's time. Mr. Gordon, I would like you to do the honors.
Never. I'm done taking orders from you. You bastard!
Take off that mask, or my next shot will kill him.
It's okay. It's not okay. You know what this means.
It's the end.
When they find out who you are, there'll be no hiding.
You need to trust me, Jim.
Now.
can see you for what you truly are. A legend laid bare. Powerless, human, afraid.
What are we waiting for? Let's get this done.
No. We need to do this right. He needs to face justice.
This son of a bitch killed 50 of our men.
I say we finish him before he wakes up. He's too dangerous.
We've got 100 guns trained on him. He's going nowhere.
Guys! It's great to see you. I've had a devil of a time tracking you down.
Tracking us down. We caught you.
Oh, Cobblepot. Always cruel, but never cunning. Croc, old boy, you might want to duck.
So how about that cutscene, guys? The world now knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman. Maybe you saw it coming, maybe you didn't. Either way, I think the cutscene just did a really good job at bringing that to the screen. It was I don't know. It was a fun scene to watch. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, Scarecrow, as you saw, he injected Bruce. I'll call him Bruce from now on. He injected Bruce with more of the fear toxin. And so now you can really see Batman's fears coming to life. So all game long, we've been dealing with this idea that Batman is worried. He's worried that because he's infected with the Joker's blood, he's worried that somehow he's going to become the Joker like the other people that were infected earlier in the game. And his greatest fear is that, you know, given a man like Batman, with Batman's strengths and body and you know, economic resources, given a man like that with the mind of the Joker, the results are going to be catastrophic. The results are going to be deadly. He's going to have no moral backing to back what he does. And so you can kind of see that all coming to fruition here. You can see the Joker essentially controlling the Batmobile, going after the villains, and whereas Batman would, you know, whereas Bruce would just capture Two-Face and capture Penguin and throw them in Arkham Asylum, you see here that with Joker's infection, the story is quite different. You go through and you kill Penguin, you kill Two-Face, you kill the Riddler, and this is ultimately Batman's greatest fear, you know. I mean, look at that. Just, there's no remorse, no restraint. This is what you get when you get a man as powerful as Batman with a mind as dangerous as the Joker's. So anyway, we're going to have another cutscene. Before that, however...
Stop this madness. Please.
Before that, however, you're gonna silence Gordon, step outside, and see what the world will become with Joker's mind inside of Batman's body.
This may be my finest work yet.
Please listen to me. After all the good you've done for the city, think about what you're doing. Sir, I'm begging you. Master Bruce. Batman, you have to listen. Think of your family, Bruce. Your father, what would he say if he saw you like this? Please, please stop this rampage.
Oh, Alfred. Sweet, loyal Alfred. Master Bruce is gone. But don't you worry. Your new master's coming home.
Do you know what happens now, Mr. Wayne? I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to set you free. Free to see the city you swore to defend tear itself apart. Free to see everyone you love hunted down and killed. Every scream, every death. Vengeance for all that Batman has done.
Good.
What? Do you not understand? It is over.
Get ready for the encore.
Why aren't you scared?
Guess I'm toxin-proof. Hey, Bats! You still here? Bats? Is that you? Oh, Bats!
Alright guys, so this section of the game is really interesting. Right there we can see where Batman brought Joker out after he was killed, and there's Joker being burned as we saw at the beginning of the game. Essentially what this is, they turned it into a little first-person shooter type thing. And essentially what's happening here is this is Batman's mind. We are inside of Batman's head, and this is his kind of mental struggle with eliminating the Joker once and for all. The Joker may be gone physically from the world, but as long as the Joker lives within Batman, he will never truly been gone. And so with everything that's been happening, with Batman's deteriorating physical state, deteriorating mental state, and with Scarecrow really pushing him with all this toxin, Batman is being forced right now to confront his mental fear of the Joker taking over. And that's essentially what we're seeing here, and it's really interesting. It was a kind of a bold step on their part, I thought, but I think it paid off in the end.
Harley? You call this a wake? Where is everybody? Oh, forgot to send the invites, didn't you?
So you can see the Joker's funeral is seemingly empty. No one showed up. Maybe he's not the big shot he thought he was. But yeah, a lot of this is just kind of more trippy than anything. Like you can see there's seemingly no way out of this room. And then if you just walk around for a little bit, you know, shoot some things, have fun, you'll eventually see that a doorway has opened up on the wall right here. So if you just clear yourself a path, you'll be able to get through. So you can see the world is forgetting about Joker. That's what Batman's trying to rationalize here, that the Joker is not immortal. You know, the Joker wants the notoriety, the fame, and Batman's trying to come to this conclusion that no, you know, the Joker is gone. The world will eventually forget him. He can't live on forever. And so now this is going to be kind of like the final, or no, this isn't the final area. It's another kind of trippy area though, where you keep turning around. So you can see it takes a little triggering, but you look around, you shoot some things, you turn around, and you'll see a Batman statue, so you go ahead and shoot it, turn around again, there's another statue. The statues will keep coming up until eventually the real Batman will show up, and then we'll have our kind of final encounter. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the last kind of stretch of gameplay. There's going to be another cutscene, which is about 2 or 3 minutes long, and then there'll be a very brief section of gameplay at the end where I'll do my official sign-off for the walkthrough. But before we come to that, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for engaging with this walkthrough. I had a lot of fun with it. It did a lot better than I anticipated, so I'm really glad to see that. I'm actually kind of sad to see the walkthrough go. Yeah, this part, I don't know, this part is cool, but I don't know, for me it just didn't quite do it. But here you go, you see Batman will finally appear, and this is when the true showdown begins. Batman is going to eliminate the Joker once and for all. So go ahead and blast away this wall right here, and continue on the path. And you can see there are these cages kind of suspended. Maybe these are Batman's memories or Batman's forgotten thoughts or things like that. But
Me? What have I got to be afraid of?
anyway, your goal here is you're going to take control of Batman once again, and your goal is to throw the Joker away into one of the cells, which you have to do by pressing you have to get him near.
You're afraid of being forgotten. And you will be forgotten, Joker. Because of me.
So anyway, go ahead and try to shoot Batman, but it's not going to work.
I am vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman.
That's an awesome part. So anyway, go ahead and just kind of punch Joker towards the cell, and then you'll have to press a button to actually throw him away once and for all. Thank you guys for watching. Again, we're going to end with another cutscene, and I'll join you for the final sign-off as soon as that cutscene is over.
No, Bats, wait! No, please! No!
Goodbye, Joker.
No, Bruce! Don't leave me! Please! I need you.
Do you understand, Gotham? You have no savior. No more hope. No more Batman. I've won.
I'm not afraid, Crane.
Impossible. Without fear, life is meaningless. No.
What's wrong? Scared?
No.
He's strong. He's going to be okay.
Look after him, Jim. Look after them all. You've been a good friend. The best I could ask for. You were there at the beginning. And now, you get to see how it ends.
Best gift you've brought us all night.
I can't believe he showed up.
So Bruce Wayne, huh? If it's all the same to you, I'll stick to Batman.
Coming from me. No, no.
You sound scared, Crane. Get used to it.
So there you have it, everyone. The game is now finished. If you want to see the actual final ending of the game, I encourage you to look up on YouTube Batman Arkham Knight secret ending or final ending or Nightfall Protocol ending. Anything like that will get you to it. Another walkthrough bites the dust, everyone. I want to thank you for watching along with me. And hell of a game. I did not see that coming where the Red Hood saved Batman, but fantastic. I'll see you guys in the next walkthrough.